Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today, judging from the title of the video, you can tell I'm going to be talking about my summer goals with you guys. So if you are regular viewers, you know that I put up monthly goal videos on my channel where I recap the month's previous goals, letting you know how successful I was at completing those goals and tasks, and then also sharing with you my goals for that month. Now, this is something that I started doing on my channel about a year and a half ago, and a lot of you have said that you enjoy hearing those videos, that they sometimes spur really good ideas for you and just help you feel like life isn't happening to you, more of like, this is what I want to accomplish in my day and in my month and in my life. And my goals, if you watch those videos, you know, are often very reflective of where I'm at emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even sometimes physically. And so you'll notice that this goals video is called my summer goals. And that is because I am going to be taking a break from creating monthly goal videos. Now, that doesn't mean that I am actually going to be sitting around doing absolutely nothing, because that is just not in my DNA, but also there are things that I want to do. Obviously, preparing for our upcoming homeschool year is going to be high on that list, but really what is even higher on that list this summer is rest. This year, I really need a good rest. Now, resting for everyone can look different. Some people need to actually physically, lay down and rest. For me, I do need to do some of that, but what I really need to do is rejuvenate. I feel like my batteries need to be put on the charger and I need a recharge. Not because anything catastrophic has happened or anything super difficult other than like the recent, little heart issue I've been dealing with, which I shared about in A Day in a Life. So if you want to hear about that, go watch that video. But really, it's just, life is a lot for most of us. And so I don't get on here to just share how busy I am and how hard I work and, all the things. But I think if you guys, that is not my goal. I'm not here to tell you how hard working I am. But I think that if you are a regular viewer of my channel, you can identify that I do work diligently with where I feel the Lord has called me to. And sometimes I work to my own detriment, and that has become more apparent to me in the last few months. And so I'm never someone that receives correction from the Holy Spirit and just kind of brushes it off. I take it really to heart. Anything to do with physical health, of course, is more, it's just I know that I function at a very high speed and a high pace, and I do have a higher capacity for things. That's why when people say how do you juggle it? I don't have a system that I can share with you guys. It's just the way God has wired me to be able to do lots of things, and that is for His glory and not mine. So I share what I can to help you guys if that's not an area that you excel in. But I'm just a more naturally high functioning person. However, I do sometimes and oftentimes push myself past the point that I should. And I'm just more aware of that. So this summer, I am taking a break from uploading goals videos, not because I'll be doing nothing, because I definitely will not be doing that, but my goal for this whole summer, really just a broad sweeping goal from the end of our school year until we start back, is to rest, rejuvenate, and recharge. And we have some trips, some family vacations, some RV road trips that are going to take up a lot of time. So it's not like I'm going to be home a bunch. So, but those are restful things for me. Sometimes getting me, like my personality, outside of my house is kind of like the best thing for me, because being out in the RV, there's nothing for me no projects, nothing for me to like tackle. It's just I get to be there, and I get to be all there, and I get to be present fully. When I'm in my RV, we often don't have internet, and so I'm not like doing work. I've already done that, and so it's just a really great time. Although traveling is work, that's what I'm trying to explain. It's not like I'm going to be doing nothing, but it's just going to be a time of rest for me. I shared on Instagram that I'm taking a little bit of a summer sabbatical from Instagram, and some of you may laugh at that dependent upon how you view what I do here on YouTube. But I think the majority of you guys would recognize that my channel is a source of encouragement and inspiration and help. And that takes energy, that takes effort on my behalf to not only maintain my energy, effort in my own home, in my homeschool, like for my own children's benefit, but also be able to have enough to pour out, to share wisdom, encouragement, answering questions I've answered 550 times over with grace, with gracefulness, which sometimes I lack, but this is a ministry. It is a job. It is something that I feel the Lord has called me to be in this place and sharing, and I've received affirmation after affirmation on that. So I know I'm supposed to be here, but I also recognize that I need to rest. And so a sabbatical from Instagram this summer is just going to look like I'm not going to be on there daily. In the past, I've taken a month off completely, and I may do that, but it just wasn't really working out with things that I have to post and share and things like that. So I just feel like it's just going to be better if I do kind of like a weekly little check-in over there. And I just have to trust, with an open-handed approach that, there's not going to be any negative ramification from me really acknowledging that I'm due for a serious step back and a serious rest. And it's not a bad thing. I think people often hear, I need to take a break. And it's like, you're on the verge of a mental breakdown. Hear me loud and clear, guys. I am good. I am great. I'm just tired. And I need to first be able to minister to my own children in my own home. And I know that if I don't prioritize that rest for this summer, then August is going to creep up on me real quick, and I am not going to be rejuvenated to the point of where I feel excited and fired up to start another homeschooling year. And then that will also be reflective in the videos that I make for you guys. And so it really is, I have to be full in order to share. And so I'm not on the verge of a mental breakdown, but I am very tired, which is natural. I'm always very tired at the end of a homeschool year. So if you watch on Instagram, you'll see me much less on here. As for my content on this channel, through the summer, I am going to attempt to pre-film for you guys. So when I am unavailable, you'll still have a video or two a week here on my channel. In my membership community, which is always linked down below, since they are paying members, I am going to make it a first priority that I have content in there for them for the summer. So even if I'm gone, I'm going to make sure that the videos are up in the membership. There may come a time toward the end of the summer where I take a little bit of time off from YouTube, but you guys will only notice that I'm just not replying back to comments, because what I will probably do is, like I said, film ahead and just kind of have one video a week coming up on my channel. So that's the plan for my channel, for the membership, and for Instagram for the summer. I am taking a a step back. It's not because anything bad is going on. Everything is good. Thank you, Lord. But I just know that I need a rest, and I can't rest when I'm having daily interaction with thousands of people. It's just impossible. And also just the noise of Instagram, you know, I've shared many times over, it's not my favorite platform, but I definitely recognize the necessity and the benefit of using it. So, you know, the benefit still outweighs the cons, but it is nice when I get to just put it down. So that's the update there, and I just wanted to let you guys know that my summer goals are to rest. Last summer we painted our schoolroom. We needed it after moving in the builder grade flat paint being on the walls. It was just destroyed. But I'm not doing any major remodeling projects over the summer. I'm not gonna start any big home projects. You know, I'll freshen up the school space, clean, maybe reorganize, maybe rearrange some furniture, but that's just for fun, more towards the start of our new school year. So this summer is really just gonna be like hanging out, working out, going to the pool, going on some family vacations, and really just trying to, you know, rest. And for me, I have to be extremely intentional because that is not my natural tendency. So that's where I'm at this summer, guys. I wanted to get on here and give you an update so that you know, where did Ashley's goals videos go for the summer. We're taking a little break from making goals. And like I said, not because I'm going to be doing nothing, because that's not even possible with 4 children, but just a shift away from output. And I'll finish the video there. Another way that I am going to prioritize rest is by limiting the amount of input I have coming in. So like podcasts, sermons, books I'm reading, you know, just all this information coming in. And then reducing the input is going to help me reduce output, because like I told you guys, the output is very high for me and I function there, and I'm thankful that, you know, that the Lord has gifted me the ability to be able to do what I do. But at the same time, you know, even Jesus himself rested, and I know this is stuff that I know. But when you have a natural tendency in your personality type, it's very easy to just slip into that. Whether you're on the opposite end and you slip into laziness and a lack of discipline, I am on the other end of things and I become too disciplined and too, you know, I don't know what the word is, goal-oriented, or like too much. And neither one is good. We need to find ourselves right here in the middle. So reducing input, because a person cannot be learning all the time. Like this is what I'm preaching to myself. I sometimes will feel guilty if I spend time doing something that in my own brain I wouldn't deem as a productive use of time, or like even more than productivity, a good use of the time the Lord has given me. I will sometimes feel guilty in my own brain for doing something that isn't necessarily like benefiting me, right? If it's surely for entertainment or, you know, just like relaxation, which I know does benefit me, but you know, in my brain, I'm thinking like, I could be doing this would be so much better. I could be getting ahead here. That would really help. I could be learning this, but there's just a point of where it's like, okay, I can't always be learning. I can't always be growing. I can't always be pursuing, you know, more. And there's just a time of like, okay, less input so that there's less output. And that is my focus. So I wanted to share that with you guys. This was more of a little chit chat, sit down, heart to heart update video. And I hope that you guys understand and heard my heart well. Let me know if you relate to anything that I shared. I would love to know what your goals are for this summer. Like I said, I still have things I'm going to be accomplishing, of course, but I just don't want to make that like a big priority for me, because I veer over here and I really need to get over here. So let me know what your guys' plans are for this summer. Let me know if you related, or even if you don't relate, because maybe you don't struggle with those same things, maybe you understand where I'm coming from. I love hearing from you guys, but I just wanted to get on and share what my summer goals are: rest, rejuvenation, relaxation, less input and much less output, so that I can come back in September or late August just fully ready to go, ready to share another homeschool year with you, ready to share my joy and excitement about homeschooling, because I absolutely love it after all of these years. And I want to be fired up and excited so that I can pass that on to you guys through the screen. And so in order to do that, I know that I need to take a step back. And so for some of you who follow daily on Instagram, you will notice my lack of presence. For others who only watch on YouTube on here, you probably won't even notice. But I just wanted to share with you guys where I'm at this summer. I like to be authentic and honest here on my channel. And it's time. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope this video was a blessing to you, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye, friends.